Hello my friends, and how are you guys doing today? Let me hope that you guys are doing great and that today has found you in the best of mood. Like I always say, even if it's not a great day, remember that it's going to get better. Your season of greatness is only around the corner. Today is always a good day to count your blessings and to give thanks for something brand new. Tonight, today, this evening, this afternoon, whatever time you get a chance to open this video, I hope that you've been following the different videos and that you have already began to see the benefits of following these videos and going through the different instructions accordingly. Today, I'm going to be starting off with 2 health tips. Okay, that's 2 health tips, and I'll be reading a little bit because I want to make sure that you do, get it the right way. So, health tip number 1. Guard your relationships. Speaking of good relationships, there's some bad relationships that you don't need, and you best find a way to weed them out of your life because they're no good for you. But the good relationships, guard them. It's good for your mental well-being and physical health. Study shows that people who are surrounded by good friends tends to be healthier and live longer. The second health tip today, and the final one for today, switch to extra olive oil in your diet. Extra olive oil. Using extra olive oil is good for your heart. And it's also an antioxidant. It fights against inflammation. Speaking of back pain, pain in the legs, the thighs, wherever there are inflammation in the body caused by radicals, again, we spoke about that in previous video. You can see where these things that have antioxidants or antioxidants definitely helps in the process of getting rid of these things. My friends, family, it is day number 6. 5 fingers and a 1. 6. Day number 6. Drum roll. All right, so I am so happy that we've made it to video, our day number 6. So today we're going to be talking about passion equals dollar. Yes, I did say that. Passion equals dollar. Now, the very scripture says that the gift of a man makes room for him. The gift. So what comes in alignment with the gift is the passion. And if there's no passion, someone is just doing a job that was taught to them by someone else, and they receive a paycheck for it. But that will not take them places. But when you have discovered your passion and you work on that passion, it produces great results of bringing in great financial benefits. Now, let's take a look real quick at a few guys right now that you know in the world that their passion brought them the billions and the millions that they do have. Now, let's start with a very popular platform that almost everyone in America uses and around the world, called Facebook. Facebook was created, as you know, by this young man that went to Harvard School. And y'all know the story, how it came about. In short, he had a passion. He had a passion and knew that he was also skillful at C++ coding. Again, skillful, passion. As a young lad, teenager, passionate about C++ coding. And he used that passion the way that he felt like he needed to or had to. And he gave life to Facebook until today. It is the #1 used platform for any social media across the world. And the billions that it's generating all because of ads and users. And the stock that goes against that. Passion. It started with a passion, then it equals to dollars. If you have a passion for something, you can turn it into a business and it will work for you. Turn it into a business. I recall my mother. My mother used to do this thing they call crochet. Some of you guys may call it a different name based on where you're from and watching this video. But it's where you take this long iron needle and you run it through some threads and you make different patterns with it, different stuff with it. And you can make mats, glass top covers, or you can do a lot of stuff with it. Some folks use it also to make a pillowcase, different stuff like that. And I watched my mother took that passion. And because she had a love for it, she learned with other friends or another friend. And she learned how to master the skill. And when you look around the house, there was crochet everywhere. Then she learned how to thing they call a starch. And she starched it so that it could be a stiff. And it helps to hold that pattern. And then she would also take it to the marketplace and makes cash, makes money from it. Passion. We look at Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs. How he started Apple out of his garage. If you read his story, it started with a passion and a will to succeed. If you have that passion and that will and determination to succeed, you are going to succeed. You're going to beat all odds and you're going to succeed. Passion equals dollars. There's another gentleman that goes by the name of Mark. And this gentleman is a businessman. He was a salesman and he sold software for some years. And with a background coming from some other country besides the United States, he had that will that he needed to succeed. He needed to succeed. Taught himself how to code and how to create his own website. Because he had that passion, he turned that passion into something great that he could eventually hone or bought his own basketball team. So passion goes a long way. His name is Mark Cuban. You can read his story. Mark Cuban. The passion goes a very long way. Today, had it not been for that passion that Steve Jobs generated into building Apple, the success that Apple enjoy today would not be possible without that passion that turns into dollars. We look at Microsoft. Look at Microsoft. It was passion that drove him to create an interface that will help the average computer users to get onto the internet and much easier, rather than going through the ping process and how tedious it was just to get any form of internet connection or to get onto the internet. Passion that drove it. This man made millions by the minute. It was passion. When you look at many other entrepreneurs out there, it was that passion that drove them to make something great out of a product. Those that created things out of nowhere, they invent. And they did a lot of stuff that today we could be using. We could be enjoying and find the benefit of it because they turned that passion into a business. They turned that passion into a new invention. They turned that passion into something that could make their family great. So they were not just looking at the now, but they were creating the possibility. They were creating a platform for their future children and their children's children. There are some of you that is just naturally great at doing some things. The way that you clean a house, you know that it's almost unmatchable. It's spotless, maybe like the Ritz-Carlton or any 5-star properties. When you are through cleaning that house, have you thought about it? Because you have a passion to do it. You could turn that into a business and start your own cleaning company. Just study a little bit more, put a few things together, put the business terminology and top terminologies and concept together, get it registered, get the right taxation required, and get that business going. Yes, you could. There are some of you who naturally like to take the young boys and show them how to play soccer. For those of you that like to play soccer, you may like to play a basketball or football, but you have that passion just to show people, young boys, girls, how to play the game. Have you thought about it? What if you register it as a club, and charge small portion that perhaps parents could send your children there on a weekend or even in the summer? Business, passion equal dollars. You may have a passion for young babies. You just don't know, but you have that passion and that bundle of joy. You just and you just you want to rub your face on that little baby, and you need to say, oh, squishy. That could be a passion that you have for young babies. Why not register? Call it whatever name you want to. Register the service. Tell your neighbors, tell the community that you are starting a daycare or an after-hour daycare, where after the children do come or leave from the regular daycare, they can come by your place and they can stay until their parents come home. Maybe the bus driver from that daycare can drop them by your place and they stay, and you find it easy to do it. It comes naturally because what? It's a passion. Whatever is a passion is not a job. You're having fun and you're making money at the same time. Wow, what beats that? You are having fun doing it and you're making money at the same time. You should know by now, I like to talk. Well, at the right time. Not always, but at the right time. But for me, the larger the audience, oh, I am at my best. It's opposite for a lot of folks. That the larger the crowd, they do get shy or timid. But good Lord, just give me a larger crowd to teach, to address. I promise you, I am at my best. All my T's are crossed, my dots are dotted, my punctuation, my commas. Oh, I am at my best the larger the crowd is. Why for others, that is not the case. I could sit all day long and listen to folks and counsel them. Passion. Then is it not only natural that I would be a life coach? Is it not natural that I would be a psychologist? Aren't those stuff natural? Why? I have fun doing it. I like doing it. I have passion. Don't tell me to go be an accountant. No, that's numbers. That's not my passion. So I would not try something like that. It's not my passion. You like to teach folks. You like to teach. Why not use that passion? Get registered as a teacher. Become an official individual in that area and begin to do it. So you must understand the point that I'm trying to make right now. I also love to cook. But for some reason, it is honestly true that I have been opening a restaurant on hold. Perhaps I want it to be a backup, maybe just in case everything else that I'm working on, something out of nowhere goes not, or it's not working the way that I want it to. Perhaps the restaurant could be a backup somewhere. But I find it easy to cook all sorts of different meals, and I enjoy doing it. I love doing it. I can cook Italian, Chinese, Caribbean, soul food, just Cantonese, you name it. I can make all these different dishes. Thanks to some experiences that I also had in Garmager. Thanks to some experiences that I've had over the years working in the hotel industry as well. So all I'm saying is find your passion, and that passion is going to turn to dollars. It's going to turn to dollars. I've always liked to sell as a boy with my mom all the time in the marketplace. Selling and making bargains. I enjoy doing that too at different times. So would it not be only natural that I have a business where I sell? I do upsell, downsell, marketing, sales, all those different things. All I'm saying, find your passion and turn that passion into a money-making machine. You can do it. Now, in combination to that, here's one big mistake that a lot of folks make. They said, oh, Bill is doing it. Cheryl is doing it. Anne-Marie is doing it. Juliet is doing it. So why should I go and do that too? No. That is the biggest mistake that you can make. Do not run away from the competition. Run towards the competition. Remember that the way that you're going to survive and make it in this time is either that you are inventing, investing, making a product better, or releasing your own product. Those are the methods and the process in which you are going to be successful. So do not worry about what your neighbor is doing. Don't worry about what you saw others are doing down the road. You start yours and you make it better. You make it better. If they're offering, if their services are going to cost $20 an hour, you start out and make it $15, but allow your services to be better. Provide a world-class service. Give it your best. Give it your best. And when others catch on to it, that you are delivering quality services, quality product, people will eventually buy into it and they will begin to turn to your business. That is what America is all about. Competition. Competition. And competition drives the economy. Competition is good. It drives the economy. It allows folks to be the better or the best of themselves in that which they're doing. And it doesn't matter what organization, what company, or whatever it is that they're doing. So I say to you, let your passion come alive. Don't kill that passion. Let it come alive. Don't laugh at it anymore. Your friends may come to you on a weekly basis and say, hey, Angie, how about you, get my hair done, how about you just help me, weave my hair or plait my hair, and you take joy in doing it. You say, oh, of course. Yeah, I got you. And you take joy in doing it. Why not turn that into a business? Where maybe, whatever you want to call it, African braids or, the list goes on and on. Turn that passion into a business. Passion, right? Passion equals money. So I say to you today, let it not be known that you cannot find anything to do, that you do not know what to do into a business. It's already there. Look no further from yourself, from your passion. Find that passion and go along with it. Perhaps you like to play music. You can find that passion generated into being a music instructor, and you charge for that service. I believe I've made my point clear so far. Whatever it is that you have a passion to do, you can turn that passion into a business and allow it to generate money for you. And from that money that comes in, you invest in something else, and you invest and you invest and you invest until you keep on building your portfolio until it is where you want it to be, where you can set up a building fund, you can set up large projects, you can do anything that you want to do and build a solid foundation for your future generations, that after you're gone, your children can enjoy the benefit of that which you worked and toiled so hard to make happen. Now, I hope that this video has helped you again, and that you'll begin to work on your passion that will equal amount to money. You can offer or show folks what you can do, but just don't give it all away. Turn it into a business. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget about tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss tomorrow, which is going to be number 7 video. And tomorrow, we are going to be talking about natural healing. Yep, I'm giving that away. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about natural healing. That's going to be day 7. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fabulous day. And remember that the storm, whatever the storm is, it will soon pass.